friends, so in today's video we're going to be planning for April. I can't believe it's already April. Like, it genuinely feels like the year just started, and like my brain cannot understand how it's already April. Like I don't know, it's so weird. Anyway, hello, how are you guys doing? The theme for April is actually cherries. So I get my inspiration from Pinterest. I just spend a lot of time scrolling on Pinterest, and like my Pinterest is always linked in the description box, so if you guys want to follow me there. I do have like a lot of boards and stuff, but it's mostly just for like personal use, you know. So I found this like wallpaper of like cherries, and I really liked it, so I decided that I was going to do cherries for April. As I've said, like, not necessarily multiple videos, but I've said a couple of times that I don't really like doing like, you know, like, the Christmas theme for December, or like I don't know, like rain for April, because April showers, you know. So yeah, I usually just do like random stuff that doesn't really like match the month or anything like that. So I did cherries for this one, and at first I was going for like a vintage kind of look, and I was gonna use like craft paper and like different colors that were just gonna give it like a different look, but it ended up looking really like not necessarily cartoony, but just like cute. And you know, I like that. I like cute. I feel like that's my hair. Yeah, I feel like I do cute, like, well, I can do cute well, like for bullet journal. So yeah, I ended up using like pinks, reds, a little bit of green, and it's really just pinks and reds. I used a couple crayola supertips. So I have the 50 pack, so I used a red one and like a medium pink one, and I also used the yellow one just for like the flowers. And then for the green, I actually used mildliner highlighter. It can be, it's the same like the brush or the brush pen or the highlighter. And then for the light pink, I used a tombow brush pen. The number is 761, so this one came in like the pastel pack, if I'm not mistaken. And then for the font that I was gonna use, I wanted to this kind of like, there's this font that I use in a lot of my videos that's called Elephant, so I just kind of wanted to try to replicate that a little bit, but you know, still in like my style or whatever. And I used to use my Micron fine liners, and also to fill in like the black, I used a tombow brush pen. It's actually I have it right here, but like it's all in Japanese. It's a calligraphy pen, and this one came in a pack of 2, like a soft one and a hard one, and I was using the hard one to be able to be like a little bit more precise. So yeah, now we're on to the habit tracker page. So I wanted to go for this kind of like fabric look, and I don't know if that makes sense, but like when I finish this, it does kind of give me like fabric vibes. Like I could see this like as a dress, you know, kind of like the strawberry dress that was like really popular a few months ago, which I love. That dress is so beautiful and so expensive too. But yeah, it kind of gives me like those vibes, which I enjoy, but I wasn't expecting that, but I really like it, so I'm okay with it. So yeah, I'm working on my habit tracker page, and then for this month I usually track 6 habits. I haven't been very good at tracking my habits lately. I've just literally, since the year started, I've just been in a rut. It hasn't been very great for me, and there's like days where I feel better, like maybe in one whole week I feel really good, and then I go back to like feeling not so good, you know. Also here I had to turn on my light, like my ceiling light, so the lighting is a bit weird. I apologize for that, but it was getting really dark, so I just had to, you know. And the lighting is gonna change like a lot in this video. It did already change a lot. because it was getting dark. I started filming like pretty late, like at 5 p.m. But for some reason, like doing 3 pages took me like 3 hours, which never happens. I'm usually pretty quick with my setups, but this took me so long. I don't even know why. And then I actually had to continue today early in the morning, so there's gonna be another lighting change. I hate how this looks, I'm so sorry. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm tracking 6 habits. I haven't been very good at tracking them, but this month, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. A few weeks ago, I wasn't feeling so great, so I wanted to make a list of what was like my ideal life, my ideal routine, like just things that make me happy and I know make me feel better, like kind of like in a self-care kind of way, like doing something every day, stuff like that, you know? So I made like a plan to implement habits in the next 3 months. So the new habit for April is actually doing yoga. I've done yoga in the past, but I have no patience. So doing something for an hour, that's not like, I can't do that. It pains me to like do stuff that takes like an hour and stuff. Like I scroll on my phone for an hour, but like it's different because I'm like procrastinating doing other stuff that would probably take me an hour, you know? Oh, that was my marker, sorry. Anyway, so that's like the main habit that I'm like the new habit that I'm tracking on April. But and then like the other ones that I have been tracking for a while now is like drinking more water, which I still haven't been very good at, and then taking showers in the morning because I keep like sleeping in and then not having time to do anything. Then going out just like for a walk to take in the sun. It's already getting a little bit warmer outside, which is really nice because I really miss the sun, and like the bugs are already coming out, which I don't like. I hate bugs. They're always in my room for some reason, like in the, not this year, but like last year. I remember all of the bugs that I found, they were always in my room and they're so ugly. I hate bugs. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so just like go out to take in the sun a little bit because I've been inside for so long. Like I haven't left my house in a week. When 2 weeks ago I was really good at like going out. I went out like three days in a week, which is a lot for me, like just for a walk, because I don't go out to like come into contact with people. I just kind of go for walks, completely isolated from everyone, because I'm still like being safe with COVID and everything. But yeah, another habit that I'm tracking is eating 3 meals. I explained this a little bit in my last video, which was a vlog. That's like I struggle with doing very basic things, like for example taking a shower or like eating 3 meals, like eating 3 meals in a day and stuff like that. So I struggle with very basic things, and my way of dealing with that is making it a habit, even though it should be a habit, but like it really isn't for me. So we're gonna try to be better at that this month, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Like right now, today, I woke up in a good mood, which I haven't been in a while. So I'm just feeling a little bit like more hopeful about like the future. Not necessarily about the future, but like this month, I'm feeling a little bit more hopeful about it and like how good it's gonna be. And then I'm also tracking my driving lessons because I rescheduled my my driving test for May, and I took out my G1 driver's license last year in March. So if you don't know how this works in Ontario, at least, basically there are different like levels of your driver's license. So you can get your G1 when you're 16, and it's basically just like a written test, like with the rules and everything. So that was really easy. I studied like the day before and I passed. Everything was fine. And then you get your G2 test a year after that. And it's less if you like actually take driving lessons. But my dad is just gonna teach me. So I should have been learning this whole year, but I haven't been learning. So I'm just gonna do it in this like 2 months. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Yeah. I just want to get my driver's license like before the summer, so I can actually drive during the summer. Anyway, so as you can see here, it's already the next day, and I actually added a new like page, and it's called weekly reviews. So basically, writing like just like journaling really grounds me, and I haven't been very grounded lately. I've just been like floating around, not really like not being very present kind of. So journaling helps me like being a little bit more grounded. So I've added this to see if it actually helps me just like think about like the past week, and just kind of give it like a short review, what I wish I would have done, like, or just like if I'm feeling a certain way and stuff, just like a little journal section. I usually don't journal in my bullet journal. I've been journaling in Notion though, because I find it that it's a little bit easier to journal on my phone, because I'm too lazy to like take out my actual journal and like write, like handwrite it. So I've just been like typing it on Notion, and it's been pretty good lately. I've been pretty like consistent with it. So yeah, that's great. But yeah, so that's like why I made that. Also, the title for this page looks a little bit weird, but like we're just gonna ignore that. So yeah, it's just like a really, I only put like 4 weeks, even though April has 5 weeks, because this week, so it's currently the 30th of March, and this week it's more March than April, so like I'm just counting it as March. But yeah, here I'm just giving it like the last little details and stuff. As you can see, it's literally all just pink and red, and then a little bit of green, which was nice to like break out the pink and the red. But I've been really liking that combination of like pink and red, and I want to get more pink clothes because my hair is pink and I want to be a pink thing walking around. So I need to buy pink clothes. I'm probably gonna go to like a thrift store or something because I cannot afford new clothes. But yeah, also here I'm adding a highlights page. So if you are not familiar with my bullet journal videos, basically my highlights page is just literally the highlights of the month, like things that happen in a month that I want to remember, or just like good things and stuff. And it's just a nice thing to have. I haven't been very good at this year, but like, you know, I haven't been doing many things this year because, you know, I'm still inside, haven't seen people in a while, but yeah. Also, I think this is like completely random, but like I've been really obsessed with true crime for like the past week or so, and it's getting like to a little bit of a problem because like I've been watching true crime my whole life, which is concerning. Like I was watching CSI when I was little, which is probably not healthy, but like I blame my dad because he watched it, so you know I was there, so I just kind of watched. So like I've always been very like desensitized to like true crime, but I think that like watching it every single day and so many videos of it, like the other day I was home alone and I got really scared and I didn't want to go to like the kitchen because it was dark. But I don't know if it was like because I've been watching so much true crime, because it's not like I'm scared that someone's gonna like kidnap me in the middle of the night, you know. I don't know. But yeah, I've also been sleeping really late, which is concerning because I haven't done that. Like I've been going to bed at like 3 a.m, which I haven't done in a really long time. And the last time I did that, my mental health was really, really bad. So we know where I'm at. Yeah. But as you can see, I'm adding like a little bit more like flowers and stuff on the highlights page. My highlights page is not like my favorite page, but like I really like how the setup turned out. And of course, like not everything can be perfect, so there had to be like at least one page that didn't turn out good, and I'm glad that it's like the highlights page, because I don't know how much I'm gonna use it, to be honest, but I still like to have it, you know. And like in my dream world, the highlights page would be filled, so it would take away from the ugliness of it. but I don't think it's gonna be filled. I think it's gonna be pretty empty because like for the past 3 months all my highlights page have been really empty. Like in January it was pretty full. Yeah, because I had like a couple of milestones in my YouTube channel, which also I don't like talking about numbers because I feel like I'm gonna jinx something, but I really appreciate you guys and thank you for like 6,000 followers, subscribers. That's a lot. And I just wanted to say thank you for those of you who like support me and stuff, and I appreciate you all so much. Yeah, I'm just really happy with like YouTube right now. But this is the final product. As you can see, very pink. I already said that like a million times, but I don't know if you guys get what I mean, but like a fabric kind of look. I feel like it looks like it gives me like fabric vibes. Let me know if you feel that way too. But that's it for today. I'm gonna go now, and yeah, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.